How important is networking and how did you learn to do it successfully as a woman in your career field?
I think,
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I was just going to say I responded in the chat, but please go ahead.
and she killed it. I was going to say, look at what Michele wrote, because I want everyone to do what she says and send 3 things before you start asking people to hook you up.
Exactly. Don't send your resume. Don't do that first.
Don't do that first. Don't do that. But I do think I honestly loved your answer in the chat. The one thing I would add is I think as I've gotten older, networking has been incredibly important. I believe my first jobs I got primarily because of my efforts. My latter jobs came because of my efforts and who knew about them and who I knew and who believed in my leadership. So I think it's important at all times, but one thing I want to say to young folks is don't stress yourself out as much at the beginning. It becomes much more necessary later.
Yeah, and just to add on, I mean, Diane and Michele, you guys definitely answered that question well. I would also say that networking, sometimes we think of meeting somebody new and kind of formally networking. I would just say, also remember that the people you're working with now, the people you're interacting with, your own, student peers, your teachers, that's also your network. Keeping those relationships and fostering those relationships, respecting the people that you're in school with, or that are your teachers or anyone that you're working with. That also tends to end up being your network, because people tend to go to different places. They get different jobs. 10 years from now, you don't know where people are going to be, and that will be part of your network as well. And that's been really helpful to me. I did not think that I would come back to a company, getting a job from someone that I had worked with 7 years prior, or actually more than that. But that's kind of the power of just keeping those relationships, even if you're not in touch with those people, but they remember that, there was a respect factor. They remember that you did good work. They remember how nice it was to talk to you. And that kind of keeps your own personal network going.
I try to explain to them, even when we have colleges come visit, or even this panel, like Ms. Perez said, every opportunity is an opportunity to network. But I think because they haven't really been taught their counterparts how to network, that they don't always see these opportunities as times to meet and connect and get questions and stuff like that. So thank you for answering. Thank you.
I'd like to add a note to that. So I can't remember who said it earlier, but opportunities, it's not something that you can wait to be given to you. I think it was Michele. You have to take the opportunity, and you need to make it realized for yourself. So if networking is what you want to do, I say the first thing you want to do is throw yourself in the hot water and just get in, start communicating with people and reaching out in different communities, like Sonia said. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone you work with, though. You have family. You have family that work in all these different industries and corporations. Use your family, use your friends, use any outlet, even the person you say hello to regularly at the grocery store, to help connect you to other avenues that are obviously going to benefit you. But I have to put this out there real quick. Networking is twofold, right? So think also, as a human being, I think it's important for us to give back to the community. So while you're networking, just keep in mind that you can also help others at the same time. So I have an intern that worked for me, and an opportunity that we wanted to afford to her was make sure that she was able to be connected with someone in the legal department, because that was where her interests lie. She's working in my accounting department, which is fantastic. She's learning all these accounting things, but I can't help her in her future when it comes to legal advice. So what do I do in order to better help her is connect her to the person I know that's in the legal department in my company, and say, hey, I know this person who would love to learn what you know. Here, can you connect with her and give her some pointers? So you don't necessarily have to be the one absorbing. Sometimes it's really good to help extend.
Thank you. So I
Can I add one thing? I'm sorry, just want to add one thing. Also, I don't see a lot of really young people on LinkedIn, and it really is the professionals like Instagram or TikTok or whatever, right? You got to set up accounts. You have to use that tool. It's because those are the folks that you're going to want to, set up a profile, have someone help you. The other thing I would say is so many times people overlook the people that answer the phones, that sweep the floors, that deliver the mail. When I tell you that they have the most information in the building, you cannot get to me unless you go through my assistant. And if you're rude to them, you'll never speak to me. And so understand that power is not tied to title or clothing or where their office is or all of that. Sometimes it's just the regular people that are gatekeepers and that are invisible to the common folks, and people walk by every day. So when I tell you I'm a servant leader, I speak to everybody. I leave a tip when I stay in a hotel room because those people hear and see everything. And I have empathy for that. And I respect that that is their station, that's their work, and they're really good at what they do. And I respect all people, and you have to do the same thing.